Hello, hello, and welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. How's everybody doing today? What we have here. First of all, I'd like to say congratulations to everybody that got that 885 yesterday, December the 9th. Um, Yesterday's video was about those double eights and willing the double eights and willing pairs. And this is basically strategy number 2. Even if you can't play the pairs or front pairs or back pairs in your state, it's imperative that you track your actual pairs. Tracking is king in PICK-3 because you can actually track the actual 1,000 numbers to win and build a skill set on winning. And that's what PICK-3 at a glance is set up to do, is to not to give you a fish, but teach you to fish so you eat for a lifetime. So this is a lifetime channel. I don't give numbers out. I'm state specific for Illinois' evening draw. And I don't put up a whole bunch of numbers in all states and all that thing, all that, because I know that for you to really win, you have to know how to win. And that's what I'm here to do, is to teach you how to win PICK-3. Like I said, congratulations to everyone that got the 885, and I got it also, because I showed everybody exactly what to do, not to guess what to do. See here, can you see it? Let me see if it come up here. All right. See where Illinois, I play online in Illinois. So I don't have the physical ticket, but they send me an email letting me know that I won. All right. And I won the 885 for December the 9th. It says check your winning tickets. Okay. So I don't have the physical tickets, but when I do buy the tickets, they send me an email or receipts. So here's the 885 that came in Illinois evening draw. See, I have receipts for PICK-3 at a glance on my channel. I show tickets when I win. I don't show them all. It's not necessary. But I'm specifically showed everybody about this 8-8 pair and to play it in Illinois evening draw specifically. Okay? So here the 885 came in. I knew why I was playing it. I wasn't guessing why I played none of my numbers. If I don't know why I'm playing a number, even my birthday, whatever the number, I don't play it unless I done tracked it and did the data on the numbers. And it's easy to do with the PICK-3 glance strategy. See, the 885 came in Illinois evening draw on December the 9th. Now here's where I play them at. See here, in Illinois, when I purchase online, they send me a receipt. And when I say I got receipts. And here's how I played it. See here, I wheeled that 8-8. I guess you can, I hope you can see it. Let me see it. You should be able to see it. I wheeled it from 880 to 889. That's my purchase right there. Okay? And remember when I told you that 8-8 hadn't failed on the front side for the whole year and it had to come, but I was booking it with the triple eights, but I said also wheel the eights. I say also do 8-8 front and 8-8 back if you can in your state. Well, in your state if you can. Illinois, I know you can. All right? So let me just open it up. Maybe you can see. See how it is? You got the 882, 883, 884, 885 all the way down boxed. I boxed it too. Okay? That's what I mean wheeling it. And I played the front pair of it and the back pair of it too. I didn't put that on here, but I'm just trying to give y'all the idea that my strategy works. If you work it. and stop guessing these numbers to play. Here's another one for December 9th, and here it is right here. See where I told you about the front pairs that was left? I told you that 17, that 37, the 50, and see that 8 pair that I played also down here at the bottom? And I ain't telling you how many times I played these numbers, but that's what it is. I'm just showing you enough to get an idea that the strategy works, and it works if you work it. The strategy sells itself if you do the work. Uh, I don't just give people numbers. You go to the videos, you learn how to do the system, and I'll help you. I do counseling, personal counseling, and also I have the forms here, the workout sheets that I send you through PDF, through an email, if you're able to do that, and you can print them out for yourself. So that's basically it. Right here, again, when they send me, let me know that I want, when I paid here for them. And here, and then they send me an email, and here's the 885 that came in, Illinois, and then they send me email that all the tickets I won on. No fiction, just facts. I only deal with facts with these numbers. I don't guess numbers. That's why I don't use the tic-tac-toe, the date sums, the grids, the flips, and all those different strategies, because they're theories. They're not facts. The only way to have facts is to track the actual 1,000 numbers. Okay? Now, right here, again, we're going to go through how I came about the process so you all, why willing is so important, in understanding willing. If you can't even do it in your state, it will contribute greatly to your winning. It's powerful. It's very powerful strategy, and a simple strategy with PICK-3 at a glance. Simple but powerful. Let's see. Okay, so what do we have here? Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, so what do we have? All right. Now, here we go. This is strategy number 2. It tracks all 1,000 numbers, pairs. And what I do here with strategy number 2, like the 885 that came in, you see it hadn't, I told you it hadn't came in since July the 6th. So I knew that this 88 pair was due, and I knew that 88 hadn't fell on the front. Okay? So I just combined them two and played the 88 front, and I played the 88 wheeling it down. And again, to wheel a number, I'm going to show you. Wheeling any pairs. If you can't play in your state, but you need to know about your pairs. You have to track your pairs. 880, 881, 882, 883, 884, 885, 886, 887, 888, which I'm piling up on this 888 says I won. The eights didn't come. Remember I telling you, if one of these come, you want to go after your targeted number. So I'm going to pile up on triple eights today in Illinois evening draw. And see 889. All right. Okay, well, then this channel ain't for you. That's all I can say, Aaron. Okay, all right. Well, do the best you can. That's how I started, just doing the best I can. Do the best you can, Aaron. But 889, all right? Then now I'll just pile into it to the really I'm looking for the triple eights because since January, this is the first time well, since the beginning of the year, this is the first time the A8 fell on the front. And that's the stuff you need to know. You need to know about tracking your numbers. And the A8 back only fell once. It fell 2 A8 in January. So I knew working with the law average, that's how it would come. All right. So when I have this pair sheet on strategy 2, I'm tracking all the pairs. Okay, I know the A8 didn't fail now, so I'm circling it off, and I had it underlined. And the 5-8 pair. So A8 is only got 2 separate numbers, so you're going to have 2 pairs you're marking off. Okay, and here's the 58. So it's important you track, and if you had like 1, 2, 3, you got 3 separate numbers. So you're going to have 3 separate pairs. You'd have the 12, the 13, and the 23. So you can mark off any of those PICK-3 numbers and they pairs off of this triangle. And whatever pairs you have left, like here, the double zeros was left from last month, the double twos, the double eights, and I'm sure I didn't mark that. The double threes didn't fall last month, and the double eights, okay? And anything that's left that ain't marked off, like underlined here, I'll carry these over until the next month. That lets me know how long it takes for these pairs to come out at a glance. How long it takes. Simple, easy strategy. At a glance, you know everything that's going on with the numbers. So I knew that this A8 pair hadn't failed. And you have to be organized. OPPB, be organized, be patient, be persistent, stick with a budget. Stick with your budget. And see, on the 9th, I got a calendar where I keep up with all my data, and I'll put that A85 in here now. I was really looking for these triple eights because it had an 8 here. I was looking for those triple eights here, but now it's got 2. I'm really loading up on those triple eights today. I ain't gonna tell y'all how much I'm gonna put on it, but I'm really loading up on these triple eights in the Illinois evening draw today. All right. And it's for evening. You track your evening separate from your midday and your midday separate from your evening. Now, I also knew back pair. I also knew that the 17, see, it was 4 left right here that hadn't failed for the year yet. It was these numbers and numbers here, front and back, are the same. So I'll mark this A8 off on the front. See, that's the first time it failed for the whole year. This is an annual sheet. As the year goes by, I'll mark off the front and the back of the pairs. That's how I know what hadn't failed. See, I had the 17, the 37, the 50, and the 88. So now I'll definitely mark this one off. See what I mean? You know what you're working with. You always know how to play the game. You ain't guessing the game, you're playing the game. And here's the A8 on the front here. And the A5 on the back here. And see, that's the second time. I can look, the second time it fell on the back. I just put a mark by when this thing came out. My concern is to know what numbers haven't came out, because that's what I'm playing. I'm playing the hot cold numbers, if you want to call that working with the law average. You're really playing the numbers that haven't fallen yet, because working on the law average and how you build your strategy and your skill set of your numbers in your state, then you'll know how to play those numbers and not guess those numbers. And see here, all I got left now is the 17 that ain't fail on the front. I know exactly how I'm going to use it. The 37, I know exactly how I'm going to use it. And the 50, I know exactly how to use it. Now, you can't play all the numbers, But when you win like I just did, I got money to invest in the numbers that I know how to play. You see what I'm saying? You're not guessing these numbers. Okay? You're not guessing them. Tracking is king, y'all. Okay. You're not going to see this stuff with a tic-tac-toe, a date sum, a root sum, a grid, or none of that's going to tell you where to go each day on these numbers. You say, what numbers did you just win on? I won the 885 here. I just showed it. You came on late. Hold on a minute. Well, not late, but you know. You came on after I showed it. I'll show it again. I got receipts. I have receipts on this channel. If you go back and check my channel, you'll see I play online, so I don't, like I used to, I could post the tickets in Missouri, but in Illinois, I play online. It don't make sense for me to get out my bed and play. See here on the 9th, right here, December the 9th, Illinois sends me an email every time I win. You'll see a lot of these on my channel. You'll see these, okay? Now, here it is right here with the AA5. That's the only number that came in on the 9th. And here, where I purchased it on the 9th. And here is how I played it. I wheeled it, what I'm teaching you all how to do now. I did the 880 all the way down to the 889 for 50 cents. I did more than that. This is my strategy. That's all I'm showing you, really. Okay? And I knew the 88s hadn't failed on the front. So I played it. And see, here it is. On the front pair, I played that 17 I just mentioned you about, I knew hadn't come. The 37 on the front that hadn't played. It ain't but 4 numbers that I'm showing you guys to win with. And here's the 88 I just won on. See here? The 88 down here. Where'd it go? It opened up wider. Opened up wider for some reason. See that 88 front? See, when tracking is king, you can't get around tracking the actual 1,000 numbers and playing them instead of just playing a whole bunch of numbers and doing rundowns and tic-tac-toes and date sums, and after the fact, after the numbers then fail, trying to figure out what's going to come the next day. It don't work like that, y'all. I'm here to teach you how to fish, not to give you a fish where you eat for a day instead of a lifetime. Okay, so that's the number I won on. Let me go back here to you guys. Thank you for that question there, Aaron. No, I don't do that. I don't do that, Willie. I don't do that. It's just a waste to me. You don't have no control over that fireball. The fireball can be anything. I'd rather put that on my numbers I know I'm playing. That fireball thing to me is a waste. A waste. Why not put the money on the numbers you know that's coming? You don't know what that fireball gonna be. It could be anything. You don't know what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? I don't mess with fireball at all. To me, I couldn't see the strategy behind it. If the strategy is to throw us off on the PICK-3. And it did throw me off for a minute. Now I'm in Illinois. I'm seeing that what it does is make the numbers a little longer to come out in the working with the law average. But if you stay with it, they'll come out. Like I said, this works pretty good here, because see here, you only got the 17 left for the whole year. That's pretty good. The 37 left for the whole year and the 50 left for the whole year now. But I know right now I'm probably going to wind up carrying this 17, this 37, and this 50 over into next year. See, I don't fall off the numbers or start over again. I stay with these numbers because I know I might wheel 770 all the way down to the 9s. But I'm really looking at 178, because 7-8 is a good number pair to play. That 7 and 8 runs good together, just like I know that 8 and 9 runs good together. So when I play it, I'm gonna play 178. You know what I'm saying? See, this is when you know something and not guessing something, because you're gonna always know something when you playing these numbers and tracking them. You ain't gonna know nothing with the tic-tac-toe, date, sum, grids, and run. Anything else is theory. Tracking is factual. You can't go wrong tracking the actual 1,000 numbers. Everything else is a theory. That's all I can say. I didn't start winning until I started actually tracking the numbers. Okay, same thing on the back. You only got 3 on the back left. The double twos, the 39, and the 50. That's kind of good. Even though with that wild ball, to only have those few numbers to go into the next year is good, and it's not, and they possibly can come out before the year is out. Because I'll invest in these numbers, which I did, and probably these back. But I know now. I knew the back was the last one to hit. The 4-2 was the last one to hit. So I knew they was gonna come up here and get something off this front pair. You see what I'm saying? That's what I mean by building a strategy and a skill set. And I know all these and played for the year. Everything else played for the year. That's why I was banking on them 888s. But I'm cool with that. They didn't come out today, but I'm playing you see, would have hit 8842. 884. If you're talking about midday now, 884, I don't know when it would have came in unless you're talking about midday. Unless it came in earlier, but don't forget what what was it, yeah. You will hit anything, if you will, the numbers all the way down, Willie. If you will, from 0 to 9, you can't help but win that pair. That's why I will, when I think it's appropriate to win. After I didn't won, I reinvest the money in. But you will hear anything anytime you will a pair of numbers, because the 4 would be in there, 884. And I'm probably going to wheel that 88 again, because it's already been 5 months. And usually when something is 5 months behind, when it shows up, it keeps showing up. See what I'm saying? This is knowing, not guessing. So I'm going to wheel that 80 back again, even if the 8s don't come in for evening. And then if it come in again, I'm going to lay on them 8s. Them 888s. Them 888s. I just put up a short on playing 888s and a couple of other numbers I can't remember, but that's why I post on them. But yeah, 8s. I'm just saying 8s is it, and I'm going against the law average, Willie, because already 4 triples are already played. I know I'm going against the grain, but I'd be crazy not to go against it right now since I'm winning, and know that 8s, that AA front and then that AA back hadn't played since January. Hadn't played all year, and then that the 8s hadn't played since July as a pair. So yeah, I'd be crazy not to play the 888s, and especially when 2 of them then showed up with the 885, not to load up today on them. That's how I win. That's how I get in the winner circles and get you in the winner circles instead of chasing these daggone numbers. And then when you lose, you ain't tripping because you know why you playing. I mean, when your number don't come in, I ain't gonna say lose. When the numbers you playing don't come in, you ain't tripping because it ain't the number you playing. You more, these numbers will mess you up if you don't know why you playing. And you study losing your money. And when you do win, you're going to lose it all back if you don't know why you playing at all and never figure out why you playing. You're going to lose it back. The longer you play, the more you're going to lose if you don't know why you playing. Your numbers. So that ain't bad. I can invest in these little numbers. But if they don't show up by the end of the year, I'm still going to play these numbers over into next year. And I'll still be playing that 178 or however I decide to set it up to play. This 3-2, I might play, not the 3-2, but this 3-7. I already know. Let me show you here what I got. Show you what I have here. So you have to be organized and you have to track your numbers. And know why you're playing your numbers. You have to be organized and know why you're playing your numbers. And my brain was sharper than it is today, but I do well. But I could tell you what number fell on what day in the month, not the day though. I'm walking around with my name written in my hand to show somebody. Write my name in my hand. In case somebody asks me my name, I can show them. And then I just pray that I don't forget to show them my hand when they ask me my name. When you get up there, boy, it's rough. I'm telling you, but you got to work with what you got. And that's what I'm doing with this. I work with what I got. Okay, now here. See, all these not guesswork. I know these. And these numbers mirror each other. See here? See this 137? When I told you that 17 on the front, I'm definitely going to play it as a 173. Okay. And it's 037, the 378 fell on the front. I'm definitely going to play it as 370. Because I'm going to put that 37 on the front. That ain't fell on the front. Because I'm going to these are numbers that are left that ain't played in Illinois for the whole year. And the thing about them, they're opposite numbers of each other. Working with the law average, one of these other, all these numbers are opposite numbers of each other. The high and the low of all the 1,000 numbers that have not played. Same with these doubles here, high and low. I just hit this 799 the other day. The 799. That's how I got money to play like I want to play. The 998. 443. Not guessing these numbers. And you see, these ain't a lot of numbers. So how many numbers you think you're going to play when somebody put up different numbers every day for you to play something different? I said stay with these numbers. I didn't say jump off no number and jump on another number. You know, that's how the game is played. Not jumping on and off of them numbers. Yeah. So I'm definitely playing. Well, you know, I'm playing this here. That's how I won this 2-2. And it came out twice. It came out on the last day of November, and then it just came again. It's 268. Okay. This here, this 799 just hit. So basically, off of these four here, these columns I put here, they done all hit. And I think these here is hot. I know they're hot. These are the ones I put with the triple eights to play. These numbers here and the triple eight is the ones I got left that's hot to make sure y'all play Illinois evening draw. These ain't guess numbers. These know numbers. I know why I'm telling you to play them. And you can ask me anything you want about these numbers, and I can tell you why I'm playing them. To win. Okay, here. And see what I'm saying? Let me show you. I'm just going to give y'all a sample of some things. It just don't make, to me, it don't really make sense. How we doing it. We make this thing, the PICK-3, we're making it more complicated than it need to be to win. Let's do the 885. Yeah, the 885 came in though. Yeah. 885 came in. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go do the run on it anyway. And 885. You add 1 to each one of the winning numbers that came in. You add 1 to the 8, you get 9. 1 to 9, you get 10, but you go use just a 0. You only use single digits when in lottery math. So you use 0, and then you count straight down. 1, 2, 3, 4. When you add that 1 to the 1, you're going to get 2. Then 1 to 2, you get 3, and you just count down. 5, 6, 7. And you draw a line here. And then when you get to the 8, same number at the bottom, you get the top, you had it correct. That's why I use the 111, because it's so simple and easy to use. You're going to count down. 9, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then the same here, you're going to add 1 to the 5, you get 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And what they want you to do, now say I hadn't hit. They want you to take these numbers here, off of this rundown, and figure out what's coming tomorrow on the 10th. Today. What you know about these numbers? What you know about the last time that 8 fell on the front or the 8-5 fell on the back? What you know about the last time the 8 fell in the front or the 8 fell in the middle or the 8 fell on the end? What you know about this 9-9 on the front and on the back and this 9-6 on the back? What you know about any of these numbers that they say is supposed to come in? Or the many different ways they had. If something different than anything on here come in, then they want to adjust it to you winning. Would have won. You would have won. If you don't know anything about any of these numbers, why would you play them? Just why? I mean, I've been here, done this stuff. It didn't make sense to me. Even when I was in it, it didn't make sense, but I had to get out of it. Right here is what's getting you. Right here. And everybody's standing on the same thing. And then they'll say, if something don't come out, say out of here, and let's say that the number that comes today is 4, let's say it's 496. First thing they're going to say, it was in this rundown. Because if you had made one of this 9 here, mirrored it, because a 4 is a 9, you would have got the 496 then on the next day on the 10th. It don't work like that, y'all. It don't work like that. You can get 99% of any of these numbers doing that. Anytime you can change any of these numbers to fit the previous day, the next day's number, you playing loser's game in my book. Any of these numbers, if you can change them. Say it was you don't see no 729 come out. They say, oh, you could have changed this 2, and here it was right in front of your face. This 2 is a 7. There it is, 729. But what they're telling you, nothing. That's why it's imperative to track, to win, and know why you're winning. Imperative. Or tic-tac-toe now do. If they got different ways, they can do it here or do that. They say 885. 885. And you're going to add 1 or whatever they want to add to it, which is a theory. Add 1 to the 5, you get 6. 1 to 6, you get 7. 1 to 7, you get 8. 1 to 8, you get 9. 1 to 9, you get 0. 1 to 0, you get 1. And out of these numbers, you're going to get a group of numbers that you're supposed to figure out what's coming the next day when you should have been tracking all the time to know what's coming the next day or might come or what the likelihood of the number coming would be. You know what I'm saying? What's that page? What did he say? What did he center your page? I'm sorry. Can't see the right side. I'm sorry. Okay. Y'all know my eyes are bad too. I'm trying to hang in here, but thank you for that information. But help me along, y'all, because my eyes, I had eye surgery and I appreciate it. I'm sorry I had moved it. Okay, but my eyes, I had eye surgery. So, yeah. Okay, so here, now here you go again with some more numbers that they can flip and change, flip and mirror anything on them. You're going to go here to get the numbers you want to pick for the next day to play. If it's working for you now, I'm going to first say, if something working for you, don't change it. But I see all this as luck. Okay? So here you go right here. And again, if you know how to use these I know how to use all of them. Done all of them. Read every book it is to read. That's why I came up with the PICK-3 at a glance strategy. You're gonna go across here to get the number 887. You're gonna get 986. Can you see it? 986. You're gonna go here, get 015. And then you're gonna go down here. This way you're gonna get 9890. Then you're gonna get 881. Then you're going to get 765. You just wind up with about 10 of those numbers that you can get. And then they're going to do the corners. You're going to get 156. 156. Then you're going to go 678. 678. Then you're going to go 889. Then you're going to go 889. Then you're going to go 901. 901. Now, you're supposed to figure out what one of these numbers going to come the next day out of 10. Nothing you know about these numbers. Not why you plan them. Anything about them. Or why you plan them. Okay, now. So what if they say, I'm going to mark it up here. You see that you got that. What if they say, all right, well, and then the next day, let's say again, let's say 396 come out. 396. And I'm pretty sure ain't no 396 on here. But then they're going to say, oh, there it is right here. 396. All you had to do was mirror this 8 and make it a 3. And there it is right there, y'all. If you can mirror or flip any of these numbers, you don't know nothing. All you're doing is flipping and mirroring numbers. That's all you're doing. In my book, that's all you're doing, y'all. So it's basically, like I said, using pairs, front pair. This is what you're doing here. I'm going to use 1, 2, 3. I always use that as an example. I like that number. It's my wife's birthday. So, and 1, 2, 3 is a lot of people play 1, 2, 3, and 6, 7, 8. But I used to do all that. But I only play 1, 2, 3 if I didn't track. So if you don't know the front pair and back pair of that number, what's going on with it when you play it, don't play it. This is the front pair, back pair. Front pair, back pair. If you don't know the single pair of these numbers, all three of them, which would be 12, 13, 23, don't play it. If you don't know the last time these numbers played in what position, the 1 in the front, the 2 in the middle, and the 3 on the back, don't play it. That's as most as you're going to need to know about these numbers. And PICK-3 at a glance workout sheet does that for you. Yep. Let me show you. And it shows you what actual numbers come off of actual columns. And how long it's been since the columns hit. That's what it does for you. You know, I'm happy with the results of what I put together. Believe me, I have no idea how I did it, how I came up with it. I guess it's all the knowledge that I put in there and worked out. Now, let me show you here. We're going to go to here and find what column. We know that, I know that, let's see. Let me find it. Okay. The AA5. What did I do with the paper? Might be right here. I'll fix it. Nope. I'm finding everyone but that AA5 probably right in front of my face. I just can't see it. I just did a rundown on it too, didn't I? I just did a second rundown. I should have 2 papers. Maybe I turned it over or something. Nope. Huh. That's weird. Totally weird. Okay. When you do the rundown on that AA5, I'm going to just do the rundown on it again. Okay. I'm going to do the rundown on it again, y'all. Just bear with me. Is that it? No, I just showed that. I don't know how I missed it. You just do your rundown, just to start. 885. Do the 111 round. I'm going to just count it down, y'all. 901. I don't know what I did with the paper. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then you're going to do the 8. 9, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You're going to look for the base number in here, your numbers. And the base number is always going to have a 0 in it. Off of these columns. There's 22 numbers. I did the 1-1 rundown on it, just like I did the AA5, to make up all 1,000 numbers and their possible combinations. And if you go back, look at my previous video, you'll see those 22 numbers all over the place. Okay, Morris, you get them. You can email me at momoneyterry@gmail.com. All right. And I will PDF them to you. And it's $25 to get the sheets out. And what you do, once I PDF them to you, you can print them out and make the copies. But when I print those sheets, send you those sheets, going into January now, you're going to need to make 12 copies to cover for all of 2025 off the sheets. And then wherever you go get them printed, it don't cost that much to make them prints out. Print out 12 of each sheet. And then you're going to need another one that you're going to track annually for the whole year. See, because you're going to have to track each number each month, because you're going to need to know what columns might not hit on what month. So you'll know where to go pick your numbers up from. If one of these columns here don't hit for 3 months, that's where you're going to go and get your numbers from, instead of trying to track all the 1,000 numbers and know what's going on with them. Because you got a column of 10 here, like you do the rundown on, ain't hit for 3 months or 2 months or 4 months. That's where you're going to get your numbers from. You don't have to guess where you're going to get your numbers from. Okay? You ain't got to never guess your numbers, because the columns are doing the work for you. I start looking at when a column ain't hit in 60, time is on your side when you're tracking the actual 1,000 numbers. If a column ain't hit in 60 days, my eye's on that column to pick up when I win. My eyes are on that column. The doubles take longer. Doubles can take up to columns can take up to 5 months. Really can. I start looking at them about 3 months out. But I ain't looking at all them doubles trying to figure out which to play. When I win, I know what doubles I'm going to play. Because I'm tracking and see what doubles ain't played each month. Because I do a sheet like this every month. I know what pairs ain't failed every month. I ain't guessing what pairs ain't failed and how to use them. I know what number ain't failed in what position every month. So if a number ain't failed in the second position for 3 months or 2 months, that's the number. If I'm playing a number with a 2 in it, I'm gonna make sure I put that 2 on the front. That's how you build a strategy and a skill set. Or if it ain't failed in the middle, I'll make sure I play it in the middle or play it on the end wherever it didn't fall. That's how I hit triple sevens. Triple sevens, believe it or not, and it didn't fall in a number in Missouri for 2 months. I mean, not triple seven, but a 7. No 7. I thought I was tripping the first time when I looked at it. I say, I had to miss a 7. I know these folks ain't played no 7 with no number for 2 months, just giving me this gravy. I said, they just gave me some gravy, boy. I was on them 7 like white on rice, boy. I was on them 7s like white on rice. Or this 38, the 38 prayer track, didn't fall for 128 days, boy. I was on that 38 prayer like white on rice, just like I was on these 8s, like white on rice. You ain't guessing no numbers. And now to find out, you know, go look at my videos. I got 1,800 videos, y'all. I ain't shucking and jiving. In 2 years, 1,800 videos on PICK-3, and they're all out there for y'all to look at. All I say is bless the channel. If the channel blesses you, I ain't did no membership. I ain't hired nothing. I ain't doing none of that. But when this channel, and I ain't worried about it blessing you. If you do the work, you gonna get blessed. If you don't, you won't. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I can't put no simpler than that. Just bless the channel if the channel blesses you. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. And I'll be here. Ask the questions. I do private tutoring. I do charge for that because that's time that I schedule. But other than that, it's all out there like that there. It's all out there like that there. I can't make this no simpler. I don't think. But like I said, I mean, if you don't know, you don't know. If you need further explaining, I'm more than happy to do it. Like I say, I was learning slow in school, and it wasn't for the good teachers that I had. Thank you for that comment. I had people tell me that, but I really don't feel like a genius. I feel like this was gifted to me, so I'm gifting it to everybody else. And I've had that said to me a couple of times. But I appreciate that compliment. I really do. Believe me, I take it with a grain of salt because look, I was slow in school. I mean, and that made me work that much harder because of how slow I was. And I had good teachers to help. But yeah, y'all, we making this harder than it needs to be. Stop getting these numbers from everybody, and I just gave you the numbers to get for yourself. Why y'all doing that? Why we doing that? Well, I was doing the same thing. Until I came up with this. Then the whole game changed for me. The amount of energy you putting in going to get numbers everywhere else, you put in this sheet and build your own strategy for your own state numbers. Them numbers rotate different. How anybody can put up something for all states when all the numbers running different? Full moons don't bring no numbers, which you all gonna see tracking. Numbers don't bring numbers, which you're gonna see, unless you do what I just did with these 8s. Know why you playing them. Numbers don't bring numbers. Rainy days don't bring triple 2s. None of that stuff. None of that. And the tic-tac-toes, the grids, the work, they only showing you a third of a fraction of what you need to know. You got 1,000 numbers. You got 365 days in a year. That's all you gonna get is a third of them 1,000 numbers. You got 635 of them numbers that you don't have no idea what's going on with them. That's why you have to track the numbers to win and know what's going on with them. That's why we have to track. That's why I'm not saying I'm working hard, I'm enjoying this, but that's why I'm putting it out there as much as I can. I hear you, Teresa. and that's why I'm trying to put it out there as much as I can and applying myself because I know the position of a lot of people in playing this pick 3 game. I mean, I was out there where I was scuffling to pay my house note, my car note, my light bills, and all that stuff. I was there. And that's why I said, bless the channel as the channel blesses you, because I understand if y'all win and don't, do nothing right away because you're trying to catch up on your bills or whatever position financially you might be in. But, like I say, when you win, bless the channel. That's all I ask. And I'll be here. And I got 1,800 videos. If you want to dive into something, dive into them. And most of them pretty consistent. Consistent. They really are. Shorts, videos, and I got receipts of me winning, just like today. I don't run. Like I tell them, I'm more monetary. I don't run and I don't hide. I want all us in the winner circle. I want when you see me in person, if you see me, you hugging me and kissing me and not punching me in the eye because I put up a whole bunch of numbers for you to play and they now came in for the whole year. It's a number I just won, the 160 in Missouri, hadn't paid for 16 years. A simple number, 160 hadn't played for 16 years. Y'all believe that? And you think you're going to hit a pick 4 and a pick 5 and not tracking and not knowing why you playing these numbers? I'm telling y'all, but track, because they, like I said, them lining them 7s up, and that, that ain't something that happens every year, but I was there to catch it, just like these 8s. I'm still banking on them 8s, man. When them 8s come in, y'all just say more money, Terry, running to the bank, y'all. But I ain't going to tell y'all what bank. More money, Terry, going to be running to the bank, but I ain't telling y'all what bank. That's what my says. Yeah. Yeah, them 8s, they hit in Missouri for me. But I knew why I was playing them. Tracking, y'all. I go back all the way to 2020 when I started the channel. Wait a minute, no, is it 20? Yeah, 20, 22, 23, 24, 22, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, June of 22, I'm pretty sure it was. And I love it. I love doing this. Oh, you got them, BLZ? Good for you, man. Good for you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Do the 8s, BLZ. Especially today. Yeah. Just take your time. These numbers ain't going nowhere. Don't rush yourself. The longer they go out, the better it is to catch them. And like I say, there's only a few numbers left for Illinois. It's kind of something to me. Usually it'd be more than what they have out there in Missouri it was, but it's working. That's all I can say. Thanks for joining us, BLC. Anybody else got anything? Those 888s, that's all I'm going to say for right now. Yep, it is a game of patience, BLC. It's a game of patience. If you want to win, you just have to be patient. You'll bang them. You'll line them up and bang them. Yep. But like I was saying, I was doing the AA5, and where you finding that is going to be on the 330 or the 033, and you just on the doubles, and here it is. See this arrow here? where that tells me that this column didn't hit last month at all. And here it is, that 588 fell off of it. Right there. No guessing work. No rundown, no tic-tac-toe, no degrees, no root sums, none of that. Right there in front of my eyes. Now, but like I say, you can track them all, but you don't want to be trying to play them all and burn your money up. Because I'm not burning my money up. I'm gonna bet heavy on them eights today though. Okay, yeah. And now usually what I do, BLC, I'll go back and see when what 5-5 has fell on the back and how long it's been out. Like this 179, I know this 17 ain't fell on the front all year. And the 79 only then fell once on the back all year. So that 179 would be my number I would play. Why I play even draw? Because I'm not a morning person. I like to be in my best mind when I'm looking at my numbers and thinking and stuff. That's why. But if you're a morning, if you play mornings, that the strategy works the same, midday or evening. Woo, 2005. Okay. Well, that would probably whenever time I got a chance, I would put it in. I would play it. Yeah. Okay, Teresa. Yeah. That's why I don't play midday. Yeah, I know you can teach this class as well as I can, BLC. You've been with me for years, haven't you? And plus, you use lottery posts to help a lot too. But um, that's a good tool, I believe, that you can use for winning. I just use it to gather one. All you need is 1 year's worth of data to start tracking and carrying the numbers that haven't played over into 2025, and you'll do well. You'll do well. The first time I put this system together, I went back 2 years, and that was the last time I ever went back 2 years. And then I did a 1,000 sheet. I'm sure you're going to catch them. A 1,000 sheet, and I went back to see how long it would take to eliminate all 1,000 numbers exactly as they came in. And it took about 2 years, 3 years. I know it took 3 years for sure, because some of the numbers repeat. And see here, this 1,000 sheet, you turn it right. I went back and eliminated every number that came in straight. And that took 3 years. I went back 3 years before I could eliminate all these numbers. And I was done. I figured that all you need is a year's worth of data playing. Oh, great for you. Great for you, BLC. Yeah, that's how you do it. That's what I mean. Building a bucket list of numbers that you're going to play, and knowing why you're playing them as you're tracking your actual 1,000 numbers. And it's just like just waiting for the numbers to get right before you start trying to play them, and you don't know last time you played them and how you played, or how they played. And knowing that 60 days out is the time to start probably looking at a column or a number or pairs 60 days out. If you know a pair ain't played in 60 days, but I know, like I said, it can take 4 months for a pair to come out. you can kind of start gauging when to pick these numbers up and start playing them, and you won't be burning up a lot of money. Any other questions? Anybody have that they might contribute to them to us getting in the winner circle? So if you know anybody that plays and interested, share the channel. Um, that'll be a help. And like I said, bless the channel as the channel blesses you. That's all I'm asking. That's all. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. I think I mentioned that once. They do come out like they show on the sheet. That's what I out of my tracking, I noticed that they will come out like they do on the sheet. Now that wasn't by design or anything, but I always play it the way it is on the sheet, and if I'm gonna play it another way, I play it that way also. I always play it the way they are on the sheet. Yeah, I did. I'm sorry, I did. I got a doctor's appointment. I started not even go live today, but I said, well, because I don't want to be trying to rush for this doctor's appointment today. So I said, well, for my eyes, I said, well, let me do something 10, start early. But yeah, I sure did. Tomorrow I'll probably be back on target. I'm sure at 11. I don't have anything planned for tomorrow. But I still not even go live today. But I do notice if I put it up too early, they won't put me up into the feed where you'll see it right away. So if I put it up like an hour before I start, then I'll show up in your feed. Oh, okay. You play in the mirrors. Okay. The opposite. Well, not I might say mirrors, but the opposite numbers. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, that's good. I bet you are, bruh. I bet you are. Well, hey, hey, whatever works, B. Whatever works. That's all I can tell you. I like walking. I'm a walker, and I do free weights pretty much. That's about as far as I'm going to go with this exercise. I try to keep as healthy, and I try to eat healthy as much as I can. I try to stay away from all the sugars and the salt and the starches and stuff. Eat as much fruit as I can, and try to keep my weight down. That's about where I go with it. Yeah. But if you like it, I mean, exercise is good for you. Exercise is really good. Good, great for you. Good for you. And like I say, fitness is good. Yeah, it's good. Just don't injure yourself and all that stuff. Yeah, gymnastics is great. I did. A lot of people into being healthy and exercising. I used to work in a gym, cleaning gyms, and people would, man, I don't know how they do it. They get up 5 o'clock when they have to go to work, take a shower and all that. Man, I'd be so bombed out having to go to work behind doing all that. I wouldn't be no good. Uh-uh. But people enjoy it. If you're enjoying it, that's the main thing. If you're doing it begrudgingly, then there's no sense in doing it because you're not going to get the benefit. You're not going to get the benefit. All right. Anybody got any other questions? Because I'm gonna get off here and get ready to get dressed to go to the doctor. Oh, okay. Compound interest is my key to. Yeah, that's what a lot of people say. Compound interest, is the way to go. Is the way to go. Well, thank you, BLZ. You have a blessed one too. Everybody have a blessed day. So, like I always say, OPPB, be organized, be patient, be persistent, stick with the budget, play responsibly. All right. And play them till they come, make that money, y'all. Peace and love. God bless. And tracking is king. And if you're tracking, you'll soon be packing into Lucky Town.